Welcome back to Benin Naija TV, where you get the latest gist and entertainment in Edo State and Nigeria. Where my country people, in this our channel, we dey talk am for here with pidgin English. If now today be the first time when you dey again the pass the pose for our channel, make you help us subscribe and share. Thanks. Baba, God bless everyone. We are back again, my country people, on the latest updates. This message they come from our Ogbonge states, Benin City for Edo State. Our lovely father, brother, friend, comrade, Adam Oshiomhole, can give the declaration, the official declaration of his presidency. So my country people, we also talk so many vital things when we need to know. And my people, I want to make you help us share this video. And make you also leave a comment in the comment section concerning this, our lovely Papa Oshiomhole. And I also know, say, this man, Tinubu, for Lagos, see the fight for presidency. So, me, I'm not a politician. But I pray, say, make we get a good leader. Make him one lead us for that our country, Nigeria. Make it for better. So, my country people, as soon as see this matter, so make una also leave una comment for comment section concerning this matter. Make we deliberate on it. Thanks.
And a wartime vice president of Nigeria Labour Congress when I was president of Nigeria Labour Congress. Let me also appreciate other members of the National Assembly, including Honorable Asowere, including Honorable Justice Oguma, and several others. Of course, we also have, I must quickly appreciate, and I invited him to join me on the front seat, my brother, my friend, my comrade, the man with whom we serve as steward and co-steward when I was posted, when I went to Edo and I had the privilege to superintend at the level of Governor of Edo State, Dr. Pius Ibirana Ibubu. Of course, we also have former honorable members who are not tired and who made their mark on the floor of the National Assembly. We have here Honorable Engineer, Teacher Abubakar Momo, and we have Honorable Abdul Oro, a former human rights activist. I remember during the military when they punched his eye, but they did not punch his courage. There are so many other members in the parliament, in the executive from Edo and other parts of Nigeria. Let me also appreciate very especially traditional ruler, royal fathers that are here, and also appreciate those who led us in prayers, both Christian prayers and Muslim prayers that was led by a man I respect very much from the chief imam of the University of Abuja. That is particularly of interest to me, because this afternoon we're going to talk about education, because we can't just be lamenting when things are not going right. So I want to appreciate each and every one of you that has come from far and wide, and I'm excited that in spite of the very short notice, many of you didn't even get any written invitation, nor did I have the opportunity to call you one-on-one on phone, and yet men and women, young and old, from different parts of Nigeria, you have managed to come to this hall. Let me explain why I choose to make this declaration in this hall. I think that the business of governing Nigeria goes beyond entertainment. I do not think it's about beating drums and singing praises. It's about delivering the message and making sure that you deliver it in a manner that it is loud and clear. Either for people to agree or for people not to agree. There has to be a basis for conversation as we march towards 2023. I do not think that having a declaration where drummers are at work, first dancers are showing their skill, all those are important. But they will be more important if Nigeria work for everyone. And the level of income improve, life is better, then entertainment is necessary in order to relax people who have worked hard. My own personal philosophy is work very hard, but for God's sake, relax even harder. So by this, I mean that whereas entertainment is important, on occasions such as this, we rather want to concentrate on the message. Why do I want to be a president? But first, I must make the declaration before I explain why. I have come here this afternoon for one purpose: to formally declare that I, Adams, Aliu, Onegboye, Oshiomhole, hereby declare in confidence my desire to contest for the office of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on the platform of a party that we co-found, the All Progressive Congress. Please have a seat. I think that I must first make a declaration before I explain why. Why do I want and why do I believe? I feel why am I confident that I have what it takes to preside over the affairs of this great country at the level of president? But first, I need to tell you my story. I was born, like many of us, in a small rural village that was not on the map of Nigeria. There was no presence of government, not even a police post, not water, not light, not road. All that we have or we had was land and, of course, the Almighty God, which is most important. It is from that background that I was born and I went to Kaduna at the age of 16 and a half without a godfather, without a brother, without an uncle, without a sister, but fired by determination and confidence that if any one man can make it, I too can make it in spite of the circumstances of my birth. And I worked in Kaduna in a textile factory, which was the vision, the result of a vision of Sir Ahmadu Bello, Sadana of Sokoto, who argued, not just argued, who saw the need for Nigeria to add value to its primary products. And that is how Kaduna Textiles was established, Arawa Textiles was established, among others. And I found a job at Arawa Textiles. I worked as a daily paid worker, 5 shillings at 3 pence a day. If you don't come to work, no pay. It's not something to be argued. And I do remember that on my first day, my supervisor, just looking at my size, dismissed me instantly that I was not capable of doing the job that they had to do. I saw the abuse of economic power. But I was also lucky that we had in the system a personnel manager who insisted that the look of a man tells no story about his ability or capacity, and I should be allowed to go and do my job. In fact, according to him, he said, men are not equal. Let him do according to his strength. That's the beginning of my story. And I work in a textile factory where 4,000 Nigerians were employed. About 85% of these are from northern Nigeria. And over time, they found me worthy to be elected as a local union leader. I became a local union chairman. I'm organizing secretary for Textile Workers Union. And I rose to become a deputy national secretary. I ended up as general secretary of the Textile Workers Union all over Nigeria. something that you should take note of. That I was born in Edo State, and I choose to live in Kaduna without knowing anybody. And I got elected in the Texas factory. And I was being elected and re-elected and re-elected until I became the General Secretary. There is no Texas factory in my state of origin, which is Edo State. Now that tells the story of a Nigeria in which people accepted you, supported you on the basis of who you are, the content of your character, not your accident or bad place, not your religion. So when they say who are you, they speak it to your character, they speak it to your value, your capacity. And that is the Nigeria that took me to Kaduna. And I am proud to say that whatever I am today and whatever I shall be, thanks to Sir Ahmadu Bello, who established those textile factories without which I wouldn't have been employed, and I wouldn't have been a union leader, I wouldn't have been the General Secretary, I wouldn't have been President of the Nigeria Labour Congress, and definitely I wouldn't have been Governor of Edo State. But if a young man who leave his village and come to a city like Kaduna without knowing anybody and survive, I think today there is no question that it is difficult for people to just travel like that without being suspected that you are either armed robber or something, and somebody will take you to his house without knowing your parents, etc., etc. I believe we must recreate Nigeria such that anyone can find comfort and we will be accepted for who we are, not on the basis of where we come from, not on the basis of our religion. I think the challenges we face today are very clear to me. Having been president of Nigeria Labour Congress for 8 years through a democratic process, I have had opportunity to speak truth to power and to engage power and even to wrestle with power, as Peter Patterson and several of our colleagues in the Nigeria Labour Congress did between February 1999 to February 2007. I believe that many of you who are of my age or who are about 40 or a little less than that will have fond memories of those days. We spoke truth to power about policies, whether they were economic policies, social policies, healthcare policies, infrastructural policies, etc., etc. I have also risen to become a governor. I have had the opportunity to preside over a state. I go to that state, and I'm sure most people from Edo State, and even people who are not from Edo State, who have a clear memory of the situation in Edo State by the time I became the governor on November 12, 2008. We saw classrooms without roof. We saw children sitting on the floor. Like somebody said, children will sit there flying across from their classroom because there was no roof. Benin City was flooded. People were advised to stay at home from 6 p.m. because of the level of criminality and pickpocket, etc., etc. The healthcare sector was many rural communities could not be reached. Everybody believed that there was nothing anyone can do about it. Even worse is that we were persuaded, Edo people were persuaded and other Nigerians to accept that the vote cannot come, and therefore the situation we are in, there is nothing that can be done about it. When I declared my interest to contest for governorship of Edo State, as I am doing today, I did say to the people of Edo State that the vote will count, that injustice, oppression, decide to keep quiet. The day the oppressed rise to resist oppression, the day the marginalized rise to resist marginalization, the day those who are deprived come together to fight against deprivation, that will be the beginning of change. And I assure you, it is not the hard work of God that votes will not count. It is just a small number of persons who have held the state hostage, and somehow they manage to behave as if they were invisible, and therefore the people were helpless. I assure the young people then, as I want to do today, that there is no man born of a woman who is invisible. What you need is to cooperate, collaborate, rather than lamenting, agonizing. Oh God, they. You must remember that they will also they. So the task before us is not for us to continue to lament the imperfections in our country. The task before us is to find the courage and stand up and be counted in our determination to reposition our country to be the guide of our continent, so that it can provide prosperity for all Nigerians, so that the peace factor will combine the respect that we ought to combine. When I was going to school in the 70s, I didn't need visa to go to the UK. I believe if our founding fathers built a country like that, and others have built on it, there is no reason why we cannot build or where we are today. I have not therefore come to lament all the imperfections. I have come to have a conversation as to what I believe we need to do differently to reposition Nigeria on the path of sustainable growth and development. I believe that sometimes we spend so much time dealing with the consequences of what is wrong, rather than tracing the root cause of those consequences. Of course, right now we talk about insecurity, we talk about employment, we talk about poverty, greedy poverty, access of power supply, and all of those things. But what I want to talk to this afternoon, why I want to be president, is what I'm going to do differently to ensure that we stop lamenting and start engaging and start organizing and restore hope, and let our younger ones know that if I can make it when I live, they too can make it. But it is not going to be easy, and life is not meant to be easy. Our coming to the world was not easy. If you are a dad, ask your mother how much labor pain she went through to bring us to the world. So if coming to the world was not easy, we have no basis for the illusion that good things will come without fight, without struggle, without organizing, without mobilizing, without being determined to reject what we don't want and want to enthrone a society of our dream. I want to start by appreciating our president, President Muhammadu Buhari. I participated fully as a city governor, two-time governor, in the formation of the APC. And for many of us, we formed APC in order not only to take power from PDP, but to enthrone a progressive government. And giving President Buhari's credentials in terms of anti-corruption, a man of honor and integrity. Many of us, at least from Edo and some other part of the country, we were clear that that is the man we needed at that moment for us to take power from PDP. And today has time to appreciate that President Buhari provided that leadership, without which we would not have been able to take PDP out of power. We have achieved that first objective, and our president has presided now over several years, but by the rules he is due to vacate office on May 29, 2023, and someone else must step in. It is on that basis that I want to be that one person who will take it. I do so on the understanding that we all know, all over the world, that the only thing that is constant is change. And that is why when you look at Japanese, those of you who like vehicles, you buy a car, you think this is the best. Some people will say it has all the options. 1 year later, a new model has come out, making the last year model look like analog. That is the world we live in. So we seek to redefine and restructure the change in the light of the experiences we have gathered over the past several years. As we speak, we still have huge challenges with the economy in spite of all the effort that have been invested since we took over from the People's Democratic Party. And therefore the economy remains an issue. But I dare say, there is no country in the world that seeks to prosper its people without speaking to the economy. I do not know any country in the world that has become so prosperous that the sustainable growth and development of the economy is no longer an issue. It will always be. But the challenge is that when a new leader comes in, which is why our constitution allows for periodic election, that every new leader must engage the populace as to what will you do differently to fasten the pace of economic growth and development. I'm giving my own background as a worker. I am not just interested in a country that is rich. I am interested in how those riches are distributed. I'm not just interested about the growth of GDP, whether it's 1%, 2%, 10%. I am even more interested on who benefits from that growth.
For watching Benin Naija TV, please help us to share and also leave your comments without insults. See you in my next video. Bye bye for now.